What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, this your boy Design Designs, and I got right here Bingo Toys Jezzy. Not quite sure how they're gonna pronounce it, but we all already know who it is. It's actually Jazz G1. Well, not its alt mode, but I was looking at this and I wasn't going to get it. But once I looked at it and I saw a couple other people do some reviews on it, I went ahead, pre-ordered it, got it, and here he is. Let's go ahead and get into the box here. Right, so you got the side right there. Bam! Got the back side right there. Got that Jezzy, little other stuff, what it all, everything contains right there. All right, you got that. Got a full thing there. Zoom in on that. So that's the figure. Things you can do with its alt mode, right? Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like it too. That's why I got it. And then there he is in his alt mode without the weapons and stuff on it. And believe it or not, transforming him to his car mode was a little bit longer than it was trying to get him back into his robot form. So I already did my shorts on Jezzy. So you want to see the transformation form on that one? That's where it's going to be. It is on my TikTok, and I'm going to do the short for here also. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get rid of the box. Blam! There he is, right there. Let's go ahead and turn on this light some a little bit. Right? I think I got too much light. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alright. But yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in. Take a look at that noggin right there. Oh, so yeah, there he is. So the thing I was actually wondering about, and as you can see, you can't really tell, but I was always wondering if he had like eyeballs inside of the visor, but apparently this version of him does not. Right? All right, and you got his little speakers right there on his shoulder. They can actually always they can go here also on his arm, and I think you can put them together on the arm. His doors also can come off. They can go on the arms also. I think the Flame Toys, their version actually goes on the doors. Well, theirs don't transform, but the doors actually go on the forearm there. The feet, that's the only thing I have a problem with. It are the inside of the legs there, right there, right? That's probably like the biggest complaint I have, to be honest with you. Other than that, man, I cannot complain about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, articulation. He's got the pretty much the same all round. You know, his oh, my bad. Sorry, you guys can't even see what I'm doing here. But zoom in right there. Blam. So his guns, well, if you do it just right, his gun can come up there like that, or back like that, right? So you got that option there. You also have the option to do this here, right? So you can add the other weapon right there, and you can have both of them hanging like that or like so, right? As I said, I'll keep my weapons, you know, together. He can hold both of them in his hand, right? Which, like I said, I did the short, so I'm not gonna go into all that. Head does go side to side, looks down that far, looks up that far, right? And he's got the side tilt going on right there. He's got a full wrist. Arm goes all the way around. He's got a double hinge joint on the arm. Shoulder goes, take that off all the way around like that. And articulation about like that and like that. Now there is a flap back here. In the instructions, I did not see that in the instructions, so I don't know what that is for. Anybody knows that has this figurine already? Let me know what that is for. I mean, he works just fine with them out or in, so I don't know. And even when you transform them, they stay down when you transform into his alt mode. So I don't know. One articulation I forgot is he has fully posable fingers, as you can see, right? Ball joint on the thumb. Right. And if you can see, turn that around there. And his weapons just peg in right there, as you can see. So, you know, yeah, you got the whole 9 yard. I always thought that was actually pretty cool. So he has great posability. Man, like I said, you can take, instead of putting it up here, you can take it and you can either put it on this tab there, or you can put it on a tab down there. The choice is yours. Alright, but yeah, so like I said, you can go put that right there. It sticks on pretty good. Or if you want, you can take doors and you can either have them like that and fold in back there. Don't like that. Or you can have them like that or fold it in like that. Take it off if you want, and you just peg it in. Well, if I can get it in there just right. And like I said, you can put the door on his arm just like the Flame Toy version, which you know, if there is a fourth party out there to make a bootleg of that Jazz, I'll probably be getting that, because I'm not paying $400 for something that's just going to be sitting on my shelf. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. Alright, but yeah, that's what it looks like with the door on there. So, you know, depending on what style of Jazz you like. I think in the original G1, he didn't even have doors hanging out. I think they was just kind of like just part of his back. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that or whatever. But it's got his swords there, right? And this hole here, that's for the alt mode also. You can take that and you can do this with the swords. If and bam, and now he's got like a staff type thing, double staff looking thing. All right. He can hold his weapons upside down, so he can hold them like that, or he can hold them like this. It's really up to him. All right. Any warnings on this guy? Not really, to be honest with you. Like I said, transformation was easy. First time, I literally had to look at the instructions for certain parts of them. But first time it took me, I don't know, maybe 10, 20, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes to transform him correctly to his alt mode, right? So, yeah. And here's the back side of him, you know, nice, pretty clean. I like it. Not a lot of kibble. Honestly, a 10. Well, no, you know what? Because my score don't even go up to 10. But if it did, it would be a 10 out of 10. Size comparison. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my Elite because that's primarily what I'm using to give everyone a measuring score. So there's how he stands up with the Elite leader, right? So yeah, he's not too small, he's not too big. In my personal opinion, he's just right. He scales just fine with Optimus, right? And then you got the